Good morning. Getting an early start to the day. Figured what better time and conditions than to introduce you to one of my favorite new products, Brew Trek French press coffee mug. All right, let's check it out. All right, let me start by introducing you to the products I'll be using. I will say there are affiliate links down in the description. All of these products I paid for, bought with my own money. This video is not sponsored, so if you're interested after the video, go check them out. Okay, so maybe let me start with the Jet Boil. This is the Jet Boil Flash. You want to talk about compact camping, cooking at its finest. It really doesn't get much better than this. I'm betting I can boil water in 60 seconds or less from this little gadget right here. So compact, lightweight, definitely must have for basic camping. Okay, so what coffee am I brewing? Okay, this is a Sumatra from one of my favorite brands. It's so corny, but it is good. It is really good. It's called Bones Coffee Company. Again, link down in the description. This is by far my favorite. They make a lot of flavored coffees. But this one is straight dark roast, small batch Sumatra, and my go-to for situations like this. Okay, for my next little gadget, and I will have to admit this is the most expensive piece of this whole setup. It's my Vessel coffee grinder. Now, if you are not familiar with Vessel products, you really need to go check them out. This is sort of the all-in-one for, call it bespoke survival gear, and they just make a lot of really good quality stuff, and not the least of which is their coffee grinder. So this thing is just it's just amazing. So the top here unscrews, pops out, so you've got handle. I've actually got the piece of the handle here. You just drop that right on. So this is where the grounds come out. You just screw that back in, push the little button on the top, lid comes off, and this is where you fill. Uses steel burrs for grinding, and I should have pointed this out too. So different settings for coarseness. This is a cut above. If you're looking for a lightweight, compact, durable grinder that you can easily slip into your camping gear without taking up any space, I'm sorry, I think this is it. It's manual crank, so no power required. You don't need batteries. This is just a treat. Okay, and finally the star of the show. This is the BruTrek Double Shot 3.0 16 fluid ounce French press coffee mug. It is BPA free, leak proof, double wall insulated. This thing is just fantastic. See the little bottom Make sure you can see that with the shadows. It fits easily in any cup holder in your vehicle. Bottom screws off for storing extra coffee grounds, and that even has, I don't know if you can, a vacuum seal lid that just slides down over the top to help seal in that freshness. Right. This is a lot of fun, and this is what we're going to be showcasing today. All right, so getting started, I'm going to light the jet. Yeah. It's pretty hot. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. That will just help with pouring later. While we're letting that boil quickly, let's go ahead and get our coffee. So, again, quick push button open. And grind. Kind of helps to roll it around side to side a little bit. Just kind of roll it as you're turning. Get the coffee beans into the burrs. You'll know when it's done though, because this thing is so effective. When everything, look at that. I mean, really? It's done. All right. Let's add those grounds into the double shot. I tend to make up 2. So again, I'm not putting stuff on the ground. I'm in a cow pasture, so forgive me if it looks like I'm doing some sleight of hand here. All right. Water is rolling boil. Shaking the whole thing. I don't know if you can see that. Again, done. All right. Gonna take this carefully off. It does get extremely hot, so again, nice feature of the jet boil to have this nice little handle and the insulated sheathing. And pour a little bit in here, let it bloom for a minute. Yeah, I don't have anything to stir it with, but just swirl a little bit to help coat the grounds, let the blooming work its magic. All right. Now, I don't fill this up to the top. I get it maybe within an inch of the first bevel. And the reason I do that is twofold. First of all, if you don't like grounds in your coffee, it helps when you put the press in to not have any of those grounds jamming up right above that bezel. But really the most important thing for me is the second reason. Because I need a little room. I need a little room to pour cold water into this. If I have one downside to this system, the double insulated wall It's fantastic insulator. So what happens when you pour boiling water into a container like this that's fully insulated and you instantly, well, after a couple minutes, you seal it up? It's not drinkable. Not for me for at least an hour or two. It's crazy. It is so well insulated. I actually have to add cold water, and so I leave room at the top. All right, one of the features of the Brew Trek in particular, you'll see that you've got the screen down here, but you've got this little, I don't know if you can really see it well, but you've got this this thin metal flap up at the top, and this flap is designed to flex. It's designed as you're pressing down to flex up to let the water seep through, but after you press down and the whole plunger pulls back slightly, it collapses that metal grating back over just to help create a barrier between the grounds now that could be scorching over time and your coffee. So I think that is, I mean, gosh, it's a great solution to one of the drawbacks of a French press. So now I'm gonna lift the plunger, set it in, tighten the lid. Now slowly press the plunger. All right. I pour in some of my cold water. Yes, I am a candy. I will readily admit. There we have it. All right, there we go. So, freshly brewed Sumatra blend from Bones Coffee Company. I'm having better luck with the coffee than I am the fishing. But hey, you know what? Count your blessings. This is a good exchange. This is a good alternative. Cheers. No luck today. Maybe next time.